Hey, what's up, everybody? Mogia Monster here, along with Stevie B.
Hello.
Welcome to Why the Fascination, or WTF as we like to call it. Great to see everybody in chat. How you guys doing?
Jim was first in the door.
Yeah, is he still here?
I doubt
I
it.
saw him like poke his head in and disappear.
Popped in and out. Quickly.
Mr. Lee, what's up? Good to see you.
Sharon Guy.
Hey,
Good to see you,
Sharon.
man.
Northwoods, what's happening, buddy?
Yee.
Texas is coming up, huh? Nah. I'm excited for you, dude. Be a good move.
Me too, although
Your winters will be
hate
warmer.
moving. I hate moving. God, I hate moving. Mr. Haywood.
What's up, Michael?
There he is. He's eating.
Eating. Feeding Jeff.
Right?
A little bib on him. Jeff, for those of you who don't know, is a bee. What kind of bee? I'm not sure. But this morning on Jim's show,
Jim's camera is gone.
Jeff landed on the screen and just sat there
Never went away.
for hours. I think I lost a bet. I thought he was dead.
He was behaving.
He was.
Jeff flew away.
I told him to buzz off.
He said he flew away.
On his own, or did you help him along there? I was convinced like his leg was stuck in the screen, you know. Jamie, how are you?
Gary, good to see you.
Hey, Gary. Hey,
Big
Vet.
hug. Big hug.
Great to see you.
Hey, Vet.
Oh, so sorry to hear that.
Oh, no. Prayer.
Yvette, if you guys didn't read, Yvette just lost her husband 2 weeks ago of 28 years. Oh, our hearts go out to you.
Oh,
Prayers.
Big time.
Hang in there, hon. Wow. Wow.
There are no words.
No. But it's good to hear that you guys had 28 years together. I mean, I'm sure it should have been longer, but that's a long time.
Right.
No, because it's too easy
Oh.
these days to just, divorce and, not work at it.
Right. We definitely have our prayers. Anybody else going live?
Oh, I don't know. Probably. Doesn't really matter.
No. Sure don't.
Yeah, Dark Hour Paranormal.
I think I got
doing
that
the
one
premiere. Bigfoot, Michigan Rob. Right on.
O-line.
Y'all got a lot to choose from.
So glad you're here with us.
Indeed. Good way to look at it.
Right on.
He's rocking with Ozzy. Indeed.
Cool.
So what else is new?
Nothing. No.
No.
Not really.
No, with us anyway. I mean,
No.
school is back in session here, so
Oh my God, I forgot about it. Yesterday school started, and this morning I was rudely awakened with the instant traffic. I was already running late this morning. I don't know. By the grace of God, I woke up without my alarm because I went to bed last night, forgot to set my alarm. So I was luckily awake in time, just rushing, maybe a little 10 minutes or so later than I'd like to have been. But as soon as I got on the road, school buses, I'm like, oh no. Oh no, school's back in and traffic is hell. Traffic is truly hell.
our like where I work for a boat club. We're slowing down. I figured it would go until like September, and then I forgot that school starts so early here. So Northwood says, my mom was able to be with my dad the night before he passed away in hospital. The day he passed away was one day before their 62nd anniversary.
Wow.
Wow. Wow, indeed. Wow, damn.
Oh, shit.
That's awesome. That's a lifetime.
That was my grandparents. 63 years. Wendell. What's up, Wendell? Gary Johnson, good to see you.
Oh, Jamie says Perseid meteor shower begins this week. I know it starts tonight. I don't know times or anything. I'd really like to check it out.
Look that up earlier.
I think we're going to have a pretty clear sky, but we got to get away from the Tam Park.
Yeah.
It's so bright out there.
Look the other way.
Just have to stand over here in the
Yeah,
dark.
that's what I meant.
There's a few street lights that get in the way.
The park.
Wendell, how are you? I don't know if I said hi to Harold. I know he's here. Saw him earlier.
Hey, Harold.
I think. There's Roger. What's up, Roger? Yeah, I literally didn't do shit today. I mean, I caught a bass. I caught 4 yesterday. No, I didn't have any reservations yesterday. I went in for a couple hours, fueled up the boats, and today I never left the house. I walked around it.
All right, so I got some awesome fucking news. Gary Sr. just messaged me and said that he got word today that he is absolutely cancer-free.
Fucking A.
That is awesome. I'm so happy to hear that.
Gary, that's amazing, brother.
I know you've been through it. That is great news.
Fantastic.
We love you. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing that.
Wow.
Right? I was chomping at the bit there. I was like, can I tell? Can I tell?
They announced this.
And then I was like, excuse my language. And that was ahead of time.
Fucking A, dude.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's awesome. What? Gary Johnson says, went fishing the other day. A person was there to, wait, I got to scroll back. Said my Mitchell was worth $500.
Wow.
I don't know, dude. That seems like a lot. Not trying to burst your bubble or anything. That's you did 300 or 308. Which one is that? Which one was the list? I don't even know what this one is.
I just said, I'll sell to you for 4.
No, I think this is the 300.
Look at you.
No, this one's weird though. There's something wrong with this. I gotta take it apart. I think the gears are screwed up. Where did I just see that? It's a 300. Yeah. Gary said, "God works miracles."
Right.
Indeed. I'm thrilled, Gary. I got goosebumps.
I wish I could give him a hug.
Yeah.
Can't wait to. Mr. Lee wants to know, what is a Mitchell fishing rod?
Oh no, it's a reel. This is a Mitchell. I think this is 300.
They've been around
It's
forever.
old. It's an older reel.
Might be considered antique. Close to it.
Yeah, pretty close to it. I think Mitchell was made in France originally.
I think that's what he said. I don't know much about him.
I don't know.
Yeah, he said he's got a 300. I don't know if you saw that.
Oh, spin thingy.
That's
What do you
cute.
do? You use just the stick in it. What do you fish with? I know there are some different reels around the world. Like there's some, like Australia has these. They look like huge fly rod reels.
I've seen videos of those, I think.
The only way I can see this thing is use the camera. It's the only way I can read this.
Oh, I do that at work all the time. Hey, Val. Good to see you. Mikey, good to see you.
Val, Mikey, how's it going? I'm just trying to read. Oh, this says 305.
So what's the difference in the 3 to 305?
I've never heard of a 305.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah, it's just 305, dude. I've had a 308. It was my favorite one, and then a 300, which I thought that was, but that's just 305. I'm gonna have to look that up. Never heard of it.
Mr. Lee wants to know, can you get an automatic one?
How do you mean?
Well, I don't know. I just read his question.
Hair in my mouth. I wonder where it came from.
I couldn't imagine.
They have electric reels, if that's what you mean by automatic, where you push a button and it reels by itself. They have them made for the handicapped.
A lot of those are for deep sea fishing.
Yeah. So they're usually on a conventional reel that they use that. Look, conventional being like it looks like a winch where the bail spins forward and backward, just goes around and around. Anyway. Sharks and big tuna have been seen in our waters because of the hot weather. I believe it. Got to get out there and catch some of this tuna, dude. Yeah.
I feel like this week hasn't been as bad as last week.
No.
This is actually bearable. Last week was just.
Yesterday was hot out there. I mean, I was out there on the dock, and it was. It's like this. It's like almost the humidity dropped a little, but the sun was just baking.
Yes, burning. And I said that I went out back and fished a little, and I couldn't stand it. It wasn't the humidity for a change. It was my skin felt like it was burning. The sun was just blazing.
Wendell says my car is about ready for the woods again. Val says miserable here the last few days.
Jay Fritz, he says a 305 is vintage. Some goes as high as $400 to $500.
Right on. I know it's vintage. I think I have two of them, and I have some other older reels that aren't Mitchell's. I don't know. There's one I want to look into.
Vintage, antique, same thing. Same damn thing.
Vintage sounds classier.
It does.
I think. Antique sounds old. Jay Fritz. Am I seeing that right?
Yeah.
I didn't see him. I saw everybody else's response.
He's the one that said that about the 305.
Oh, I thought that was Gary.
No, it was Jay.
Mikey, look at says Mogs, look at my previous post. Hold on. Um, It's a video of paddleboarder near Pismo Beach, California. Chase Henry buffed
By a baby.
by a baby great white shark.
Huh.
No thanks. Oh, I've seen those videos, like real videos. This was a long time ago where you see the surfers and they're tucked into a wave and
There
you
you
look
go.
in that wave behind him and there is a shark going along with him. I've seen it with dolphins too, but fuck
Right.
that.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, it wasn't AI. The one I know definitely wasn't.
Yeah, and that's what sucks. Now AI is getting so good that you can't tell sometimes. I mean, sometimes it's real obvious.
Well, yeah, just from the context a lot
Yeah.
of the time where it's like, just
Yeah.
wait a minute, this is stupid. It looks cool, but it's stupid. Oh, yeah, Val says, we were lucky yesterday. Wind from south. We didn't get smoke from the explosion at Charlton plant. Charlton?
Clarendon.
Claire, can't. Looks like an H to me. It's in LA. It just looks like an H.
Clarendon plant.
Prayers for the families. Was that the one? Where was it? That was,
I didn't hear
That's-
anything
that
about
was-
it.
yeah.
No, I'll look it up.
It's up by Pittsburgh, if I'm not mistaken. It was a steel factory, steel plant. That's a shame.
U.S. Steel plant.
Yeah.
2 passed, 10 injured.
Mikey says, I'm starting to see more bear attacks lately too. People aren't being respectful to wildlife and they're paying big time. Well, that's because people are fucking stupid.
I watched,
Anybody that walks up to a bison and wants to take a selfie deserves what they get,
I watched a video right
or any other wild animal.
because it was just not long before the show started.
It's just, you know, how can people be so friggin' clueless?
Well, unfortunately, they are.
How? Does the word wild not mean the same thing anymore?
Apparently not.
Wild, oh, they like to party. All right.
No, they're so involved in wanting to get a selfie and stream it on Instagram and YouTube, and that's more important.
I'd like to see that video. Just the cameras all over the place. And for some reason, these bison end up like, if they get a woman, their pants come off.
Well, guys too. I've seen it. Guys.
Freaking bison walks away with jeans hanging from its horn. True story. Or a moose selfie too. Tourists are total more, especially in the Grand Canyon. They say do not touch wildlife. Don't approach. Just leave it the fuck alone.
I saw a short.
And-
It was somewhere in Asia. There's a bunch of people on a road, wild elephants coming across the street, and the caption to the video was, "This is why you shouldn't get out of your car when you see an elephant." Guy gets out and starts running down the little gully alongside the road, and the elephant goes right after him, chases him out onto the road, and basically stomps on him. It's like,
Really?
yeah,
No.
yeah, I got him. I was trying
Jim says that video was called Faces of Death. No, I saw those when I was a kid, and that I saw one of them, and I couldn't. I got maybe 20 minutes into it, and I couldn't watch it.
trying to find my history. Pull up the video.
LIB says I'm waiting for a huge up to make a chandelier out of someone. Well, I brought up the Grand Canyon. My cousin was up there, and he stayed at El Tovar, and there at the Grand Canyon Village, and he was standing out not far from the parking lot in this little wooded area, and he had his camera on, but an elk walked up behind him. Like, he didn't move. He didn't approach it. It approached him, and like had its head over his shoulder. Oh, you know what I haven't done? Hold on. Y'all know what to do.
It might have been India. I don't know. Oh yeah, there it is.
I gotta go back to follow this conversation. Hold on. Posted Val says somebody posted on YouTube a video of a gator in a Pennsylvania lake.
Oh wow. Check it out. Give it a second. Look.
Yeah, you're fucked, Bubba.
That's all it showed. I'm guessing it was too graphic after.
That elephant chased that dude down.
Yeah. I mean, the person,
You're right, dumbass.
the person filming is just focused on the road, and there's a couple cars going by, a couple motorcycles are approaching, so they're watching an elephant just going back and forth across the street. It almost tramples into a car that's approaching, but then the camera pans and you see a guy running down the little gully,
and
the elephant's going right after him.
he would have made it if he didn't fall once he hit the street.
Well, I think he was nudged. I'm pretty sure he was nudged.
The truth is in the background. What's up? Background. Yeah, I see round.
Background.
Different. What's going on, Truth?
My name is Bobby Ann. How are you?
What's up?
How are you guys?
Hey,
What's up,
Richie?
I'm just getting back from Outback Steakhouse.
Right on. How you feeling?
I'm feeling a lot better. I still have about 6 days of pills left. Yay!
Turn this down a little.
Yep.
Yeah.
So how's everybody?
Doing good.
All right.
It's Zeus's birthday today. He turned 3. He's the
Wow.
he's the pitbull.
And I think the movie's over there.
3, huh? So
Sorry.
happy.
Yeah.
Well, I remember meeting Zeus, and he's very rambunctious.
Yeah, he's a crazy pit. So I just came back.
He's
Just came back from he's going to see Dawn's mom in the hospital. She was in rehab. Then she had a mishap in I guess in rehab. I know, but I'm not going to talk about it. Kind of gross. So she had a mishap in there, and so she had to go to the hospital, and so we don't know what's going on from there. So we have to find out.
Says, can we see Zeus?
Oh, the cabin's going.
Uh,
Oh, the cabin's going. 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 Oh, the cabin's going
Don't go out of your way, dude.
Want to make it happen, down the way home.
Hi, Dawn.
That's it right there. Susie. And that's Mia right there.
Mia.
Hey, Mia, Papilla. Yeah, so it was pretty good. We went there. I had a porterhouse with mashed potatoes and some type of trio type of snack appetizer and French onion soup. Oh my god, so good. Now I just want to go home and sleep. Yeah, I'm so tired right now from eating.
Food coma.
Basically, that's what I feel like. I haven't eaten so much, so my stomach shrunk so much that I bought a porterhouse. I normally would eat a whole porterhouse in one sitting and still have room for dessert and everything. I might eat about 6 ounces of the steak and I'm totally done. I'm done. Call it a day. Had the soup. That basically filled me up. The soup and this pot, 6 ounces worth of steak filled me up. Say it by true.
Well, that's actually a good thing, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, you've been doing well, losing weight. So,
You look
because
good,
I know
by the way.
I can sit down and scarf like a large amount of food,
Oh,
and I shouldn't. And I'm about to stop doing that.
Sorry.
I just had 3. Like tonight, I made eggs and bacon and eggs
Ooh.
sausage.
and sausage. Kept it simple.
Next time you come over here, we got to go to the chopping block because they smoke bacon there, and they have about six to 10 different type of bacons.
I think I went there with you.
Did
The
you?
butcher? Yeah,
Mr. B says, you looking skinny, Richie.
isn't he?
Fit though, he says.
I went. Well, when I went to the hospital, I was 286. I think I gained about 10, maybe 15 pounds since I went back from the hospital because they forced me to eat because of for the diabetes.
Well, that
So-
insulin will make you gain weight too. So watch it. It will.
Oh, I know. So every time I'm about to eat, like today, my dinner before I had dinner tonight was I get 12 units of insulin, and then I get 2 more units because my blood pressure was my blood sugars was 220. So I had to get myself 2 more units. So it's 14 units before a meal. So I have a 4-hour window, so I can eat within 4 hours. So as much as I want is 4 hours. So I only eat about 2 meals a day. So,
Yeah, lately I'm just trying to cut it down to 1 meal a day. Yeah, because I've been finding myself. I'll stop and go get like coffee or something, and I'm buying a breakfast sandwich, and I'm like, I don't need this crap.
Yeah.
I've been spending too much money, and I'm back up to like 230.
I find myself in the morning drinking coffee, and I usually have cheese. Breakfast, not so much, but I got to put something on my stomach to get my day going, and then I maybe snack a couple times throughout the day, little stuff. But then
Yeah.
dinner's the main meal of the day.
LIB said 1 meal a day is blasphemy.
well, if you like you eat every 2 hours, then you basically that's what you should be eating about 6 meals a day. Small portions, and that's that's the best
That
way.
keeps
of
your
losing weight.
metabolism up.
And that's what I used to do. I used to eat. People at work would say I graze because
Oh, I used to graze.
constantly.
Yeah.
But
So-
that you can ask him when we first met. My portions were much smaller.
Hey, you want to go to Longhorn tomorrow night?
Sure.
Longhorn, good steakhouse.
Is inviting
I like that.
us. No, Jay just said my birthday is tomorrow. Janet is taking me to Longhorn.
Oh.
Nice. So what kind of steak you gonna get over there?
I think last time I went, I got salmon.
They're actually not bad. They make a good salmon over there.
They do. They
But-
really do.
And my buddy had a
Few places that I enjoy.
My buddy had some type of chicken. It was really, really delicious. It had some type of cheese on it. It was really, I don't forgot what he had. It was
I think I've had that.
unbelievable.
I think I've
It
had
was,
that.
it was crack. I was
I've
so,
only
I was
been-
so shocked, you know. And then we had some crazy appetizer. It was amazing.
I like
I think
the artichoke spinach dip.
Mr. When Jay said that Janet was taking on the Longhorn,
Oh no.
Mr. Lee is like, Jay, is that code for something?
Oh, that's funny.
Oh,
only Miss
shit.
Lily.
Longhorn is a steak.
Well, no, Longhorn is a type of cattle, and they named
I was
a
gonna say
restaurant
steak
after it.
restaurant.
It's a steak restaurant, chop house, or whatever you want to call it.
It says Texas cow.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh, crazy dogs. So yeah, so did you catch anything yesterday?
I ended up catching about 4
I was
bass
gonna say you
yesterday.
caught fish all day yesterday.
I know you. I know when I talked to you, was it yesterday? Yesterday or the day before? Sunday.
Sunday.
He was fishing out in the
I don't
backyard.
think he did at that time. No.
No?
Not at that time.
Today I
No.
got one.
He was trying. He was fishing, but I don't think he caught anything. I was seeing him out there. Just
3 out
They
of
were
4
running away from my
yesterday
line.
was I was sight fishing. I saw them before I cast to them.
Yeah.
Because I can stand in there and I'll stand up on the wall and watch the water and look for a ripple or a shadow, or because there's a lot of shadows. You got
I don't have that
gar
vantage
and
point, so
and
I'm just blind casting.
turtles, a lot of turtles.
I did see a gar on down to the right there.
And when I see them, I cast to them or pass them, and you don't want to spook them by casting on top of them.
Well, whatever
Would
was
you
out
have
there.
big mouth over there, or you have small mouth,
Largemouth.
large mouth?
Yeah, there's no smallmouth in Florida.
No,
Yeah, there are.
No, there's not.
no, there's not.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I know that. I know. Small mouth is.
Species of bass, but not
There-
I know
there's a-
small mouth and
hybrid.
big mouth are southern fish. Bass. That's what I was told.
No,
Smallmouth, not in Florida.
not in Florida. It's a colder water fish.
Okay.
I wish. I
More
thought there was
prevalent up
protection.
north. I mean, there are some states that have. Oklahoma probably has it. I think there might even be some in Texas, but normally it's more north.
Maybe Mike says I'm going to be upstate on Trout Creek next week for a couple days. I can't wait to see how it goes.
Well, if you want to know how to catch trout, Mike, when you get there, give me a call. I will put you on fish.
There you go. Enjoy. At my house.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Val, there are
Welcome.
bass tournaments out here every other weekend or every weekend just about, whether it be local or professional.
Yeah, the Harris Chain of Lakes is a
Known
definitely
destination.
an overfished tournament. There's too many tournaments.
Way.
And if they did the tournaments the proper way, I wouldn't mind.
No, it wouldn't be a big deal.
But there's too much mortality rate with the fish. It's like,
Mikey, have a good night. Sorry.
take care, Mikey. People catching fish and throwing in, in their live wells and keeping them alive and
Just until they
just
weigh
to
them.
get weighed, and then they try to keep them alive, but then they release them in the lake, and
And
40%
they don't
of them
make it.
die.
They don't make it at all.
There are other tournaments out there, organizations that they have a judge or an official on the boat with the fishermen, and all that official does is watch that fisherman catch that fish, and he holds the scale. The fisherman clips it on, they read it, and then the fisherman takes the fish off, and the guy watches them release it.
Tosses it back.
Really, that's it?
That's it.
That's it.
That's how
That's
it should
awful.
be.
They weigh it, they log it in, obviously, but then they release it.
I think
And
that's
that
how it
fish lives, till it's caught again.
lives to see another moment. I'd say day, but maybe not. No. I think that's the way it should be. I think the sporting
Mr. Lee, they can, depending on a tournament, in the majors, they're like Bassmasters, the Elite Series, or whatever. Any of those they're winning hundreds of thousands of dollars in a year. If they're that good. The problem with today's tournaments is the technology. They have fish finders, your regular fish finder that goes slowly by and it'll beep when there's a fish and show a little fish. But you can't, it just tells you there's fish in the area. But they have technology today and all the side scans and all that. They'll show you where the structures are and where fish are, but it's not in real time. Now the setups today with the live scan and the forward facing sonar, you're looking at structure could be 80 feet away from you and you can see the fish on the screen, not like a camera, but
in real time.
But in real time. So people, that's how they're fishing these tournaments, these young people. You have 20-year-olds winning tournaments that they're playing video games. They're watching a screen.
They're on the water.
And they can cast out and you can see on the screen your bait hit the water and sink. And then you can see the fish come up to it on the screen.
That's not really fishing then.
No, it's not fishing,
the
dude.
skill of fishing.
You take away that technology and they're lost. They couldn't catch a fish. It happened here this past season on the St. Johns River. Guy was catching fish, he's in the tournament, young guy's catching fish with his forward-facing sonar and his 3 screens and 4 transducers, and well, it all broke down around noon and he didn't catch a fish for the rest of the day. How am I supposed to catch him if I can't see him? That was his theory.
Yeah,
He doesn't know shit about fishing.
There's been professional pro fishermen that have gotten jail time for cheating during a tournament.
Yeah.
Weighing the fish.
Weighing fish down, putting other fillets
fish
down their throats,
yeah.
putting lead weights down their throats.
Yep.
Staging. Yeah, staging fish is another way where the guy will take a big crate that has a plastic lid and they'll cut the lid a certain way and they'll put it somewhere and they'll have fish in it in the lake next to a dock or something or next to a certain tree, and they'll use a heavy weight. Those fish have been sitting there a couple days and haven't eaten, so they'll use like a jig with a heavy weight and throw it out there into that box, and those fish bite and they get that fish out. So now they're catching fish that they already staged.
Yep.
There's so many ways that people have cheated. It's not funny, dude.
Gary said I used to fish tournaments and never used the fish finder.
Well, people spend a lifetime fishing and they learn how to fish. They learn to read the water, to read the winds, they understand, the species that they're fishing for through years of trial and error. And, you learn a lot of shit. Michael Haywood knows a ton of shit about fishing. He starts
He's
talking,
very
I just shut up and
knowledgeable.
listen.
I know. Every time.
Yeah, but these young kids don't have to learn it. So
the knowledge of fishing is being lost on this new generation of kids that are fishing.
yeah, because it's just a video game. And there's a fisherman out there, a professional fisherman who does a show,
He talks about it daily. Every day.
Yeah. And he brings it up. He's like, they're taking away the whole, like, people are watching their screens. They're not even looking to see where they are, what they're around, or they're enjoying their screen, not the nature around them.
Mhm.
Audio, what's up?
Same thing like hunting. When you go on hunting, it's not about the kill of the hunt. It's just the whole
Being there
being outside, enjoying nature.
and just
And you
being
see something
one with
like you see a baby doe and the mother walking in the woods. You're like, wow, that's so cool. With the odds you're actually going to see something like that in everyday life. You know, so you see that out in the woods. You see a buck that
Oh, you're looking in your backyard. I've seen deer in your in the neighbor's backyard.
I said
It is us.
Jim's camera at dawn.
Yeah, Jim gets in his
Every
backyard too.
Yeah, I used to like to watch. There's two wranglers I like to watch. I used to like Bill Dance when he was alive. That man knew a lot about fishing. You know, he was I think he was on TV for 45 years. I think he was on TV for. And this other gentleman, he's a Southern boy from Tennessee. Really Southern drawl. I forget his name. Really bad with names.
Houston.
But he has a mustache and he has a beautiful wife, and it's all about his grandbabies, and his grandkids are always on TV. He always have like every year he has a family outing with his whole family. Everybody goes fishing and everything on the water. Yeah, Hank Parker. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Haywood.
He's awesome. I love him. He's one of my favorites. So, hello, box next to me.
Hey, how you doing? It was funny backstage, and Moggs and Stevie B was talking about me.
Oh, I didn't even know you were there.
I didn't know either.
I just heard watching baby deer with their mama.
I put a link to a song for you, Moggs, backstage. It kind of goes in line with Ozzy and the ones we lost recently.
Okay. Let's see it.
Who we lost? Ozzy and Hulk Hogan, and that's who I know of. I know there's other people, but I don't know who they are.
Anderson.
Yeah, Lonnie Anderson.
Who's that?
Who's
What?
that?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I don't know who that is.
She was a major.
WKRP in Cincinnati. Do you remember that series? WKRP in Cincinnati.
The blonde.
No.
Oh my gosh, he has to watch the turkey drop. He's got to watch the turkey drop. That can be his introduction to WKRP and to Lonnie.
Never heard of her.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You have.
Once you see her, you will never forget it.
Okay.
Platinum blonde hair,
Blonde bombshell.
Yeah.
Classic bombshell.
Look, I like one of my favorite
eyes
Mr.
are. I didn't know
Parker.
she had eyes until recently.
Look at this. Talking about Hank Parker. I couldn't remember his damn name. I'm not gonna remember everybody else.
Truth, take it easy, man.
That happens.
Take care.
It's like I tell people I've got so much useless information in my head, it's pushing the hair out. Moggs, one of those links is for the song, and the other one is for the Kickstarter about that product we talked about this morning. Deuce Drops, the best named product I've heard in recent history.
Roger Blair says Lonnie Anderson was in the movie Stroker Ace. I think that was Burt Reynolds, wasn't it?
Yep.
Never seen it.
She and Burt were married at one time, I
I was
believe.
just saying, isn't that where they, met and fell in love?
Not ringing any bells.
Ring my bell, hell, ring my bell. Ding,
Wow,
ding.
he remembers Anita Ward, but he doesn't know Lonnie Anderson. I'm impressed.
I don't know. I just know the song. I don't know who that is.
That was from like 1979. Anita Ward, Ring My Bell.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
The only reason I know that I was alive at the time. That's how I know that.
I was 5 years old when it came out in
What
79.
year?
1979 was 5.
It was 12.
Fine.
Or 12, yeah.
I was
I remember it was
22.
something. I roller skated too at the roller rink. I remember playing that. That's funny.
How old were you in 1979?
22.
Holy God, you're old. I didn't realize
Yeah.
it that
So
I
much
thought you were a
earlier.
young guy like me, you know?
Yeah, I'm 68.
Wow. I thought you were maybe like early 40s, late 30s with the voice the voice you sound like.
Some people think that but I own up to 68. Every year of it, I'm proud I accomplished it.
Damn.
Right.
I got a lot of years to catch up.
Keep on going, brother.
You ain't got that many.
17 years to catch up. So
Yeah.
I just turned
Goes by
51
quick.
this year.
It'll go by quick.
No, I know. I didn't realize I was going to hit 51. So I didn't think I was going to hit 30, honestly. The way my life was going at the time.
That's the way I felt about 40. I didn't think I was going to make it. Here we are.
25 was my life was just getting good and bad at the same time. So
Gary Spike Sr. says, in 79, I was getting out of the Army and on my second marriage.
Wow.
damn, it's crazy. So how many times has everybody's been married? I've never been married, so
Just once.
Twice.
that's crazy. That is crazy.
It's kind of like bartending and doing loan collections, jumping out of airplanes. Marriage, everybody ought to do it once.
I don't know about that. Don't convince Thorne, please.
You're married.
More or less, yeah, more or
You're
less. I didn't have to say I do part, but basically I am married.
Piece of paper wouldn't make no difference for the two of you.
Someone was backstage and they just disappeared, but there was nobody that was in chat, so
Well,
ain't coming up.
Nope.
Ain't playing these games anymore. I don't know you. Fuck off. No, I'm kidding.
sometime between noon today and 1 o'clock, Jeff flew away.
Say that
But
again.
I
Flew
say
away.
sometime
okay.
between noon and 1 o'clock. But he was on the screen when I first put the camera out. So he was there before sunup.
Wow.
Yeah, I wasn't sure he was still alive.
I wasn't either until all of a sudden he moved.
And then I can't.
Mr. Lee is admiring the special effects from the movie The Fly.
Yes.
That was a wild movie.
With Jeff Goldblum or with Vincent Price, which edition?
I'm not sure.
Jeff Goldblum,
Probably.
probably.
Yeah, I would say that because
It was
more
better after-
advanced.
Yeah.
Oh, ask Mr. Lee 3PO. Has he listened to the last transmission yet?
You just did.
Okay. Yeah, because that's a UK company that basically like Mogs does, but they talk for like 2 hours and they talk about from UFOs to Bigfoot in all through UK and all this other crazy stuff, UFOs and all the stuff like that. It's a really good show.
What's it called?
It's called The Last Transmission. don't forget, if it's 2 o'clock our time, it's like 8 o'clock their time. So I think it comes on like 7 o'clock their time. So it's like 1 o'clock for us.
Okay.
It's a really good show. It's there's two guys talk. Sometimes have a guest in there. They talk about what's going on, like the events where they experience. Basically, it's almost like Small Town Monsters, but in the UK. For they go out into the field and actually experience stuff. Then personal experiences, or sometimes they have guests that came out talking what they experience. From the UFOs with the lights and the cops and everything like that. They had a cop one time to talk about what they saw with having phone calls through the United States and everything. All the police officers, and it was sending people out there to see what the hell was going on. And they caught a couple of things on different towns were actually seeing things that they couldn't explain. It's lights in the skies and all the stuff like that. Really good show.
It actually looks good. I'm checking out the channel here. We'll have to check it out.
I was watching this show today.
Thanks for sharing that.
They were talking about USOs, undersea.
Yes, American
Unidentified submerged.
Yeah, swimming objects, whatever. And the guy was talking about like stories that were forgotten about, like you don't hear about.
Mm-hmm.
And he starts to tell about this one that happened, and it turns out today is 200 years. I mean, this was like 11 months ago that they did this video, and he tells the date, and it's today, and it happened 200 years ago in the Cook Islands. They were coming back. This ship,
thank you, Lee,
was coming back from Hawaii, and they stopped in the Cook Islands, and there was a naturalist on board, and he was friends with the captain, and they were in the Cook Islands, and all of a sudden what they called it, this big giant glowing orb. They said it looked like a cannon shot, but it was big. It came up out of the water, hovered, went back in the water, then did it again, then disappeared. But it was this big orb, and it was in this naturalist notes, but it just happened to be 200 years ago today.
Wow.
1825.
Crazy.
I just thought it was weird. I'm watching this and I'm like, wait, that's today.
Oh yeah, right.
That's crazy. I never heard that before.
Christopher Columbus saw lights over Florida when he first saw land. But because of the way he described the lights, they did not let him publish it. He said it was lights arranged like a menorah is arranged, and they danced around in the sky. And, his home country being Catholic mostly, they didn't want to promote the Jewish faith.
Sure.
And the funny part is our faith is based on Judaism anyway. Go figure.
Well, no. I mean, I know what you're saying, but
Fundamentally, it's based on Judaism.
Yes.
That's funny. Got a laugh about it. Crazy.
It's like I try to tell them we all work for the same boss.
Right.
True. We're all eventually gonna see him sooner or later. If you don't believe it, if you believe it, don't believe. We're all gonna see if it's true or not. Oh shit, it is. Oh, it's too late.
Mr. Lee says you're talking about big cat sightings over by him.
Yeah, that was the live transmission tonight about, I think, big black cats. Yeah. I didn't watch it today yet. I'm gonna later on. I'm gonna listen to it.
Yeah, but they've been talking about black cats over there for a long time now.
Oh, they're also talking about in 1800. I think it was 1800. There was a big dogman creature that was ripping through the town and was actually ripped some type of church door that actually left gouges in the door. Yeah, if you look it up, it's like it's 17 or 1800s. There was actually think they said it was about 7 to 8 foot tall, some like creature, like a wolf-like type of creature, and it was ripping through the doors trying to get into to this chapel or church of some sort.
See, this is why Mr. Lee has to come on, because he says, new UFO whistleblower says God is real. Don't throw that shit at me and
And then-
just leave it there. I mean,
Not-
tell us about it.
Yes.
Where'd you
Come
see
on,
this?
Mr. Lee.
Who's the whistleblower? What's his name?
Greg House, how you doing? Good to see you.
Come on up, Mr. Lee. Join in on the fun.
Where'd you
And
send
while
it, please?
while he's thinking about it, I have a favor to ask.
What's that?
On my post, I've got a request for people to submit questions for Sasquatch. So anybody who wants to put a question in, you can do it on my post tab.
And if you haven't seen his shorts on this,
His
where he
Bigfoot
interviews
interviews.
Bigfoot, the answers come in the form of
Song.
music and song. You know, it was something they did back in the 70s. They started doing it with, you know, the one with the shark.
Mr. Jaws.
Yes. We are here on the beach where a giant shark is just eating a woman swimmer. And then they go into the whole thing. But they'll talk to the shark and it's all in music. You know, all the answers are in different songs. So Jim has carried on that tradition, and it's cool. Because now I'm like leaning in going, what's the next song?
Yeah.
What's the song going to be? What's the
Yeah.
song going to be? Do I recognize it? Some of them I'm like, nope, never heard of it. Tina, how are you?
Hey, Tina.
Hello, Tina. I hope you had a great vacation. I'm guessing her vacation is over.
Wasn't she in the hospital? Or was it Miss Pipper?
Piper?
Sandra Piper.
Sandra,
I'm bad with
yeah.
names. I'm sorry.
She is home.
Thank goodness.
Thank God.
Yes. And healing.
What was wrong with her, actually? Did anyone know?
No, we don't. We don't get too deep into.
Oh, okay. I was just asking. Maybe she put it out there what she had. So,
You might want to choose your friends more carefully there, Michael.
I know, right?
Says he hangs out with a few hookers.
Yeah, well, Mark called me a hooker that time.
You're a happy hooker.
Yeah, I am. Proud of it.
People are like, what?
I know. Violent. Fishing. We're talking about fishing.
Yeah.
This lady I worked with in South Carolina, she was talking about how much weight she had lost. She said that a few years ago she was 300 pounds plus, and her job was she was a stripper. She worked at a chicken plant, and her job was stripping the chicken. She had
She
a
was a
lot of
mother
fun.
plucker.
He had a lot of fun telling people that she was a stripper at 300 plus pounds.
oh God. That's what you tell the stripper, put the here's $100, put your clothes back on, please.
Mafia.
I've been there, so I know.
Mr. Lee, there's nothing wrong with hooker love. Knew he was going to take it the wrong way.
He's still talking
I've been there, done that. So
Oh,
Jay says, you people were talking food, so
That boy,
that boy me made a triple decker peanut butter and banana sandwich. I love you folks. I hope you're washing it down with a big glass of milk.
Right. That's the only
That-
way.
all I
that's
heard is carbohydrates, complex carbohydrates, and more sugar. That's all I heard.
Mr. Lee is clapping right now.
That's why I ate before I came up here. I
Tina said
didn't
no
want.
Sasquatch activity while on vacation. That's good. I guess.
As
unless
long
you're for
yeah.
Unless you're looking for it. Yeah.
As long as she had fun, that's all that matters, and got relaxed.
True. Yeah. Did you hear that we're gonna have a storm possibly this within the next 5 days? I think.
Well, it's tracking in this direction, but I don't know. I have a feeling it's gonna scoot up to the north and just be a fish storm. You know,
Oh,
stay out at sea. Hopefully.
Yeah, me too.
I'm not ready for any hurricanes yet.
I haven't got my generator put into the ground yet. I got to get that squared away this week. I got to call up and get that squared away. It's
No,
gonna be a lot.
I gotta get some straps, some tie down straps, you know, ratchet straps.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get about 450 footers and reinforce the house.
Read Mr. Lee's line.
Mr. Lee or Michael?
Michael Haywood, excuse me. I've never seen a chicken strip, but I've seen a goat in a thong.
See,
I'm
I got
sorry,
only
Michael.
chicken
Only
strips
Jim
in the freezer.
only Jim could have read that with the accent.
I'm
Right.
sorry, Michael.
That's why I was like, go for it.
Oh my God.
think it's a good idea, Mopes.
I'm still waiting for Mr. Lee to come up here and tell us about the UFO stuff.
Seen it
He's
work for the
never-
awning.
He's never gonna show up. I think I seen his face once, and when he talked, I didn't know it was Mr. Lee. I'm like, who the hell is that voice? You know? Oh, this is Mr. Lee. What?
You missed
No way.
You missed it by like 10 minutes. If that.
Mr. Lee's got a unique voice.
It's high pitched.
Too.
I didn't know. I thought it was like a little girl talking to me at first. I'm like, who's this girl? He was like, this is Mr. Lee. And then, no, this is not Mr. Lee. I thought it was just pulling my
Ben
shade.
was on the show with him for 20 minutes and had no clue it was him.
Didn't believe
Didn't
it
believe it was him.
till after the fact. He's like, wait, that was really Mr. Lee. I was like,
We were like, yes. You dummy.
I would never thought it was him. I thought he would have. I always pictured Mr. Lee with a deep voice, you know. So I always picture him with a deep voice, you know, scrappy, you know, like nice, short but scrappy, like
I
Popeye.
remember the voice of that 14-year-old boy in the picture I've stared at for years now. Not stared
Instead,
at,
we
but
got a 14-year-old girl.
Hello, Flyby Stu.
What's up, Stu? Good to see you.
Isn't that what y'all named your glider out there?
Fly by Charlie.
Flyby Charlie. He come by at 7 a.m. sharp for a few days. I was hoping I could name him 7 o'clock Charlie, but he got off schedule for some reason.
No, we know, Mr. Lee.
We
We're just
know.
kidding.
I can't read what he
Oh,
wrote.
dude, I don't call you pussy anymore, do I?
Good for you. Until he finally came on the show.
Got my respect in
Even took away his wrench for a while there.
all of 3 minutes.
No, 3 seconds more like
Yeah. Just wanted to make a point.
I know. I just tease him.
What's in a voice? I mean, people listen to this one.
Sharon says, Michael, that'll make you go blind. I don't even want to know, but I'm not scrolling back for that one.
Probably the goat.
68. It's so cold in here. I can't believe how cold it is. 68 in my house. I'm freezing my ass off.
I put that on in the office just because the doors open up. When I first get in the office in the morning, I have a routine. I go around, unlock the door, and then I hit the thermostat, drop it down to 68 for the first hour, just trying to get it cold so that, and hope that by lunchtime I'm not sitting there sweating.
Well, it's gotten better now that the camp's out. So
Yes.
you don't have 1,000 kids coming in and out, just where the air conditioner doesn't do.
This is the first day back since no camp. I mean, other than Saturday, but yeah.
Michael said, "Sure, not if you close one eye."
No,
He said that's why pirates had eye patches.
yeah, that's right.
Shit.
Oh my goodness, excuse me.
Greg said he would probably needs glasses.
This stuff is great right here. It's Splenda with no sugar. It's a 16 grams of protein. There's a meal replacement. This is good right here.
Right on. What meal did you replace with?
It's better than Boost and Glucosoma, whatever. That's all sugar. That's like 4 grams of sugar. This has small spiky sugars. So, and it has a good taste to it too, believe it or not. So,
Oh, enjoy.
I know.
I don't
Very
drink a
few
lot of supplements like that.
Sharon said, Greg, he would need more than glasses.
Michael says I'd be Mr. Magoo if that was the case.
I was like,
Even with his glasses, he was blind as a bat.
right.
That was good. That was a good cartoon, Mr. Magoo.
Yeah, it was.
You remember that? I showing how old we are.
Bacchus. What? That was his name.
Jim
You
back.
did-
No, I was laughing at what he said. It shows how old we are.
Yep. That's how old we are.
Yeah, well,
Mighty
Mr.
Mouse,
Magoo was
Mickey
like,
Mouse.
that came out, I don't know when the hell that came out.
It came out in the 50s. It was
Was it?
going
Did it go
strong in the
that far
in the
back?
60s. It was going strong in the 60s.
Let's I am curious.
I think it was the late 50s Mr. Magoo come out. I know for sure he was going strong in
When
the
did
60s.
Mr. Magoo come out
58, maybe?
of the closet? 1960.
Wikipedia.
1960. Okay.
Mr.
What about-
Magoo is an American animated television series, which was produced from November 7th, 1960 to February 2nd, 1962.
Wow.
Oh man, that was back when they had like 40. If it come on once a week, they had actually like 43 episodes.
Right. Well, only 2 years though. It's I don't know.
Boy, it sure seemed like it was longer than that.
Yeah.
What about Gumby?
Gumby was around about the same time, maybe a year or two later.
I used to watch as a kid. I used to watch David and Goliath.
That's
Yeah.
when you said Gumby, that's what popped into my head was David and Goliath.
Yes.
Love David and Goliath. Yeah. That was one of my favorite TV shows as a kid.
Okay, Davey.
Oh, Mr. Ed.
Wilbur.
Yeah, McGill the Gorilla. Yeah, that's a good cartoon too. Did you know Popeye is actually was an actual real person? The cartoon is based on a real person.
I saw that somewhere. A video. I don't. Yeah.
Actually, he was basically him as a sailor was actually true. Him actually being like I forgot what type of rank he was. It was actually true.
Did he
He was a fighter in real life. He used to fight all the time. Got into a lot of scraps, and I think he won a lot of battles.
I'm Gumby, damn it.
Oh,
You're right. Eddie Murphy was Gumby.
back when Saturday Night Live was funny.
Yeah.
Now it's just dumb. It's not even funny anymore. It's not. It's too politically incorrect. You got to watch what you say. You can't. It's all about stupid politics.
What
Yeah,
about
that's saying funny.
Land of the Lost, Lost in Space, and Sigmund and the Sea Monster? Sigmund is that was what Sid and Marty Krofft.
Hey,
Sigmund.
hey, we're the monkeys. We like to monkey around. That's a good intro too. Banana Split. Remember Banana Split? The cartoon?
HR pumping stuff. So Greg lost how much? 150 pounds?
166, I think.
166.
Wow.
Damn, congratulations.
Good. Way to go. He said, "Well, I was a big boy, 6'1", 350 plus."
Wow.
Damn. I feel big. I mean, I feel heavier than I really want to be.
Well, I mean, that was me, almost 300 pounds. Losing
Jesus.
130.
6'3", 230 right
I
now.
was 289 at my highest weight, heaviest weight.
Oh my God, really?
Oh, I was a big girl.
Holy God.
He knows. He's seen pictures
I've
of
seen
me.
a picture, or like a picture.
I'm
I
sure
think it
you'll
was an
know.
ID or something.
No, I've got a couple.
Stevie, were you stripping chickens at the time?
Were you being a mother plucker?
Plead the fifth.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was 130 pounds. 100 to 133, if you want to be technical, was the.
When did you start gaining weight? After the military, or was it?
It was after the military. I mean, you gotta figure I had 4 kids, but I also had an injury in my foot way before I had any of these problems that I had in the most recent. I mean, you're talking right after the military. I had a injury, and I think depression and having 4 kids and
Turn the food as a crutch.
oh, it was absolutely.
Mr. Lisa, 230 ain't bad, Mogs, considering you're tall.
I got complacent in life, I think, and I just ate. Food was my friend.
Yeah.
2 years ago, I lost over 200 pounds. It was expensive to do it, but the divorce was worth it.
I think I just
What good.
and I woke up one day and didn't like how I felt, didn't like how I looked, and I just couldn't believe I did that to myself. After, I mean, my whole life leading up to that, I was fit. I was in the Army. I was, athletic in high school, and yeah, I just said the hell with this, and did it.
Jumped in the pool.
Jumped in the pool. I did. I swam. I changed a little bit about how I ate. I mean, portion size, time of night. I cut all, I'd get off work at 10 o'clock and hit whatever fast food restaurant was open and near.
Yeah, that's one thing. I'm never really into fast food like that. Like, I don't like burgers as much. I'll eat a burger here and there, but like I'll go to Culver's like once every 3 months.
Well, at least you're going for the right one.
For 10 years,
Culver's.
I was working nights and getting off basically 10:30. I was heading home, but earlier in the day, getting my kids home from school and cooking dinner for them just in time for me to leave for work. So I wouldn't eat. I wouldn't eat then. Like I said, I'd eat late at night after work, pick something up on the way home, and then I'd be up for the next hour and crash out. I did that for years. It didn't take that long for me to gain the weight. I lived that way for years, a few years, anyways.
I see. I like salad, so I would definitely have to go to like Wawa to get a salad, or go to Panera get a salad, or go somewhere to get a salad. I love salads, so it's one of my favorite thing in the world to eat. Salad with chicken or steak. Like if I go to Panera, I get the Greek salad, and then I'll get the steak and put chicken on it together, so I get double proteins.
Well, surf and turf? No,
Mhm.
beef and fowl. That would be it.
Yeah.
Anyway, don't listen to me.
And when I used to work out, then I would eat salad, and then I would have like 2-3 salads a day, and I'll have half dozen or dozen eggs a day, you know, during the course of the whole day.
Okay, so LIB Mike says, I've been at it for 3 months. It takes time to get the right things right enough to make results happen. No, don't get me wrong. It took 2.5 years for me to lose 130 pounds. I averaged 3 to 5 pounds a month on average. I mean,
But you were consistent.
yeah, and I was in the pool, like you said. I swam my ass off, literally, literally. I mean,
That's the healthy way to do it.
I do it 3 days. I'd be in the pool 3 days a week. Sometimes during those 3 days a week, I was in there twice a day. I'd go early in the morning before the girls would get up for school, and then I'd go again sometimes later at night. But I did it 3 days a week. The other 2 days, I was just, if I did anything, I was on elliptical. Just throw some earbuds in and just step on the elliptical. But weekends, I ate and did nothing. I didn't exercise. I just gave myself a break. And it does take time. It took time for my metabolism to change enough to where I've fluctuated 10 pounds. Although I'm at that 10 pounds right now, I've hovered at that 10 pounds, but I've gone up and down 10 pounds, no more than that. And it's been probably, 8 years now, 8, 9 years.
Yeah, if you can
Yeah.
control that 10 pounds, you know, if that's your
That's the limit.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
that's
Yep. Oh no, I watch it. I do watch it. I won't allow myself to go over 10 pounds for sure.
because to drop 10 pounds, I mean, for some, I mean, that sounds like a chore, but I know it can be done
It can be done easily and quickly,
You
safely.
know.
Yeah.
Oh,
You just
that's
got-
Anything over 10, it would worry me, and I would never allow myself to get back to the way I was for sure.
That sometimes somebody's could go to the bathroom 10 pounds. Drop it out 10 pounds. Oh, you need some C diff and you can lose 10 pounds with no problem. Oh man.
And yeah, and swimming the 3 days a week, at first it was tough. I mean, I was doing it in the winter months, and thank God the pool was heated, but getting out of that pool, 30 to 40 degree weather,
Hell no.
I made sure I stayed in the lane. I would go to the local high school. I would swim the lane that was directly in front of the women's locker room. So when I jumped out, I just darted right into the bathroom.
Night,
crazy.
Sharon.
Nice
Good
and
night,
warm.
Sharon guy.
Aaron, take care.
Have
Thank
a good
you.
night, Sharon.
Get some rest.
Then I say,
Yeah, like you're talking about. Get some rest.
I heard.
yeah, I got to go back to the YMCA. I belong to the YMCA, and after I get this medicine out of my system, once I'm no more, then I'm going back into the YMCA. I'm going to go back into the pool. And I do all my exercises in the pool. I could lift my legs all the way up to like my chest high.
Yeah.
Right?
It's so much easier in the water.
Low,
I mean,
Yeah.
low impact aerobics.
I started off just walking the lane as far as I could to where it wasn't over my head, turn around and walk back. I
Well,
mean,
If I walk-
literally
if I walk
baby steps to begin with. I got a
It's like
kickboard. Started using a kickboard to get across.
Papa Craig, great to see you.
Hey, Pop Craig.
Craig, yeah.
What say, Papa Craig?
Papa Craig is in here?
Yes, he's in chat.
Yeah.
Damn, I haven't seen him in like a minute. I was just asking about him like I think a week ago. Tell him I said hello. I miss him. He's good people. I like him.
LIB said YMCA is gone here. It's so sad. I have to get a gym membership to stay on my pool workouts.
Yeah. Oh, I'd love to be back in the pool now. We have one here on the other side of the park here, but the hours are weird. They don't stay open past 7, I think. 6, maybe.
We'll have
In
to
the
sneak
evening?
up to Jay's. Jay, we're gonna sneak up so she can swim. Jay, I go up and shoot. Well, I've done it a couple times now, but I shoot pool with Jay, and right behind where we shoot behind the clubhouse is a pool. and then a lake.
Nice,
So
pretty
what do you
pool.
want, the lake or the pool?
Well, it's, the tough choice. Last time I went to the lake, it was the only time I was up there. I went to the lake.
I won't go swimming on Saturday. No, thank you. Too many gators. You know?
No, I was in the water though all the time. I mean, not just the pool, but I love going to the beach and snorkel, and I could hold my breath. God, I'd be underwater forever if I could. Love the water.
Papa Craig said it's going elk hunting in 2 weeks.
Oh, lucky SOB.
That's
So
awesome.
such a lucky man. I would love to. That's the one hunt I would love to go for.
I've been on an elk hunt.
Never. I never seen
I've seen
Flagstaff.
I've seen elk.
Never have.
Oh, I
No,
have.
I seen elk in the Dakotas. I was coming down from a mountain and an elk was running across the road and almost hit my truck. It
Oh,
would
shit.
ruin.
That's
Yeah.
how I saw him. I was up around the Grand Canyon late at night, and it was snowing, and a herd of them came running across the street. I mean, it was quick, but scared the shit out of me. But it was cool to see them. They just darted straight across. They were hauling ass.
Oh yeah, I was doing about 70 miles per hour with pulling a trailer camper, and I was coming down off a hill. Coming up and then coming down, and when he just like literally crossed, like maybe like 15, 20 feet in front of my truck. And it scared the living crap. And I thought I was going to hit it. I was like, oh, this is not going to end well, So.
I'm just reading chat.
I think that was like 2017. I think that was. I went to the wrong Bigfoot conference. I went to a conference in Chewelah. That's the name of the town in Washington. It's 99-105. I think 109 is the area code. And that was for a bunch of crazies. People were talking about they were like people were weird. They were out there. I mean, out there, like over the deep end. When they're talking about people in the Bigfoot community that are out there, these people were. So everybody had this. Oh, I saw Bigfoot. He was like so high. He said hi to me. Like, I don't know about that.
Maybe he did.
I don't know. Hi, you look edible. There's that green stuff you're smoking. Or they have Bigfoot Farms. That's one of the dispensaries out there. It's called Bigfoot Farms. It has a Bigfoot. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, it's pretty cool. Very earthy. Yeah, I bought it, so I know. Yeah, I bought that, and I bought Area 51. There's a dispensary. One of the companies out there is named Area 51 out there. Dog Star was another good brand. That was fun.
Mr. Lee, how much longer do you have? He's on his 90-day
lion diet,
Yeah,
meat and water. What does lion taste like
he
anyway?
should be on the back end of it, I think.
What's he doing?
Shut up.
Just got that, huh?
What's he doing for 90 days?
Lion diet, just meat and water.
Part of the carnivore diet. He's doing a lion diet, just meat and water.
Really?
12
How's
days
that
left.
See, I know.
How does it work out when you have to go to the bathroom? Because
Good job, Lee.
It
That's
works
awesome.
does it really?
the
I don't know.
same. Just stand at one.
I know when you go. I know you have too much protein. I know you're always in the bathroom. Your body going to consume I think no more than 30 grams an hour of protein.
I don't know. I don't know the science behind it.
my God, it says you use a litter box. You couldn't
A
even say
big litter box.
Uh,
Oh, yeah, got me crying over here.
he says, I have been pooping 3 times a week. I haven't farted for 50 days.
Uh,
Oh. Too funny.
If you fought, you might have something else might come out instead. Well, that protein.
He said, Papa
Lee.
Craig said, yeah, Mr. Lee, any diet that doesn't include copious quantities of cinnamon rolls is a stupid diet.
I tend to agree with that.
No.
Never totally eliminate cinnamon rolls. They're too good.
I love cinnamon rolls. You know what my favorite dessert is? Really, my favorite. It's ultimate crumb cake by Entenmann's. It's mostly crumb versus cake,
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
and then
It's good
you get,
stuff.
then you get the donut that had chunks of
Crumb topping?
Yes.
yeah. Oh my god, the chocolate one. Oh my god, that's crack right there.
Tried that one.
I would eat a
I
whole
think I like the original better than the chocolate.
the chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah, my
Key
grandfather.
lime pie.
When my stepfather's father, when my sister and I were young, he would always buy us intimate donuts. He would buy like 2 boxes of it, and he'd be like, "Richard, come here." We would walk into the house. He gives us 2 donuts, like, go disappear.
Real quick, Papa Craig says, I am utterly amazed at the things this diet is letting heal. I'm supposed to be getting worse, not better, according to established science.
Oh, and it's true with him. It's amazing to see the transformation of just the epitome of good health. You know?
And Papa says, I poop 2 or 3 times a week and no gas either, Mr. Lee. Plant-based people can suck it.
No fiber.
Well, I'm surprised I don't eat a salad. At least, salad's good for you.
Mr. Lee says, I do have cheesecake dreams, Richie.
That's still protein. Believe it or not, it might have a little sugar in it, but it still has protein. There's you should look into this candy company. It's called Unreal, Mr. Lee. I don't know if you have it in the UK, but it's like 2 grams of sugar. The whole thing, the whole bar is it's about 2 inches tall, maybe about 1 inch wide. And it's probably about half inch thick, about 3/4 inch thick. It's dark chocolate, which is good for the body. It only has 2 grams of sugar, and it has coconut. It was like Almond Joy, but with whole lot less sugar, And it's about this big. I put it in the freezer and eat it when you want a snack. They even have a peanut butter cup version that's only like 2 or 3 grams of sugar. They have a Snicker bar one that's approximately about 6 grams of sugar. And that's one other flavor. I forgot what that. I like M&Ms. It's supposed to be really good, I heard. So I never had it.
Papa says he used to eat, he said, I ate magnificent salads when I was keto, but it set off his colitis.
Ugh.
Whatever works, dude. And Papa's, living proof of, whatever he's doing is working. Keeping it simple and natural and His body's responding. That's awesome.
What is colitis, if you don't mind me asking?
Digestive tract issues after
Yeah.
the stomach.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what that was actually. Thank you.
No problem.
Ooh. Mr.
Well, I've
Lee
been
says,
up-
Richie, I
I've
have
been
a
up here.
cornbread cheesecake recipe. It has tons of butter and eggs in it.
Butter.
Cool.
Sorry, Jim, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good. I've been up here an hour. I'm going to exit stage left.
Why?
Stage left even.
You know, it's
Good to see you, Jim. Thanks for hanging out.
Thank you, guys.
Jim. You should look into if you
Morning.
like butter. There's not Kerrygold. It's Kirkland. They have 100% grass fed butter that's the cows eat from beginning to end. It's
Yep.
nothing but grass, and it's called Kirkland's grass fed. Unbelievably so yummy, and the butter is like dark yellow, like natural color. You know, because if you look at most butters here in America, they're like pale looking or light, yet very light yellow because they actually mix with other crap like whole grains, and it changes the whole molecular structure of the butter.
Mhm.
And it's not as healthy. And 100% grass fed butter, it's actually good. And you should also look into I think it's called ghee. I think it's pronounced.
Yes.
It's and it's supposed to be really good for you.
All right. Thank y'all.
Entertainment purposes only.
Yes.
That's
know,
just
We're not giving medical advice or
Oh,
none of
Lord.
that.
These are just individual results that people are sharing.
Yes. Let us make it good
from
spirits.
Dr. Evans. Dr. Evans is in the office. I'm not a doctor. I wish I was.
So Crohn's and Jim, take care, buddy.
Good night, Jim.
Papa Craig says Crohn's and colitis are autoimmune diseases where the immune system attacks and destroys the colon.
That sucks. I didn't know that. And what's the so what he has to, so he has to stay away from plant-based stuff that was causing problems with colitis,
That's
Yeah.
anybody.
The fiber.
the fiber. Okay.
Well, Mr. Lee said vegans
That's
get
any of
colitis. Where is it?
Do you know vegans actually have a smaller brain than us?
This is danger with vegan. I don't even want to go there.
Yeah, it's called a pea brain.
No, seriously, scientifically proven that this is a medical thing. Actually, vegans actually have a smaller brain than people that eat actually meat. So then less intelligent than we are, apparently. So that's what they say. That was actually came out on a study recently. Say about true. I always wonder why most vegans they're not too bright. The ones at least I've met.
Yeah, Jim went live for 6 hours today.
Well,
Been live 6 hours, unless maybe he did 4 and
considering
then the 3 here.
3 here.
So, but you know, that's what it feels like.
So Jim has his own podcast.
Jim goes on in the mornings. It is called,
Jim's camera
Jim's
dog.
Camera at Dawn, and he'll set up his camera and just point it out the screen door.
He went live 5 this morning.
Yeah, 5 this morning. And people just show up and hang out, and today we watched a bee on his screen. But sometimes there's deer in the yard. There's things that happen, but a lot of his audience comes from the Philippines.
Wow.
Yeah,
He's got followers all over the world.
Japan. And it's funny because Jim knows everything about everybody. Everybody that pops on that screen, he'll tell you about it.
Cool. There's there's a thing on YouTube. It's called I guess they're selling places in Japan, like houses. Some of them are really sick prices. I mean, like they'll be like, let's say 16.9 million yen. You're like, oh my god, that's a lot of money. You think that's millions of dollars in outstanders, right? It's
My
like
neighbors have
20 grand.
like $112,000 for a house. And I'm like, holy crap, you know? If you want to look at nice houses in Japan that you can actually buy or reasonably priced, oh my god, you can't find a house here in America for that under 300,000, 250,000,
Mr. Lee. The Filipino ladies love Jim.
Good. Yeah, they do. Abnormal, what's up?
Yeah, Filipino ladies love American men. I can tell you that.
Yeah, I hate raising animals, then killing and eating them. What a weenie.
Oh, it's
Mr.
crazy.
Lee said, he could never have a pet pig because he'd end up eating it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the problem is,
My neighbor is a Filipino witch.
Oh, lovely.
Be nice to her.
yeah, but the bad part about a pig, you got to get the belly that gets all the bacon. So you want something that's weighs 1,000 pounds, you get about 100 pounds of bacon.
She said she tried to get me to call the Four Corners with her.
Jim says they only like me because I'm not constantly asking them to disrobe or marry me. Sharon, good to see you.
Good morning.
Sharon Guy, where she live? In Australia?
No,
No,
Sharon.
Sharon with 2 R's.
Yeah, she's in Belgium. She's
Yes.
British living in Belgium.
Okay. I'm always confused who's who sometimes.
Mr. Lee's like, you can get a Filipino bride. Jim, just saying.
They're like old American men, apparently. That's what I've been told. They'll marry you when you're 50 and they're 20. That's perfect in their eyes. So you live for 20 years, they get your money, they get your house. And they're only 40 years old. It's a beautiful combination.
It's only if you fall for it. That's not love. That's a scam.
Yeah. It's in most marriages a scam. So I've been told.
He says that quietly. Looking around as he said it.
Why do you think I never got married? I enjoy my freedom. I enjoy my freedom. I enjoy what the little money I have.
You don't have that freedom. What are you talking about? That's why you're.
Did you say freedom?
Yeah.
It's a little freedom I have. A little money and a little freedom I actually have. Now, when I go in the woods, that's the only freedom I truly have in my life. So,
I suppose, Mr. Lee.
Good place to
Mr.
be,
Lee,
Rich.
because that's a good deal for some fellas. The whole Filipino wife.
I'd imagine there's real love out there somewhere.
yeah, one day I'll find it. I think her name is Sharon Moon. That's I think it's true love. Me only likes me when I have to take her out at nighttime.
Pyro, what's up? Pyro says they only have to be married so long, then they can stay as the citizens and be citizens. asked for a friend.
Was it 7 years? Oh, okay. 7 years to become.
Craig says, I got me a 20-year-old girlfriend when I was 42. Then I had to talk to her. Or then I had to talk to her. I guess you could word it,
Yes.
Where we at? 20 minutes left.
20 minutes.
Oh, by pretty quick.
So how's work going? How's that working out?
Work?
Yeah,
Good.
I don't know what that is anymore. I forgot what work is feel like.
It's a little slow right now. Like I didn't work today.
Yeah.
Tomorrow I'll go down and check on the boats, and I got to do the oil on one of the boats. I already did the other two. Yeah, it's just hot,
Mm-hmm.
You know, you live here.
Yeah, I know. I don't go out in this heat unless I really have to. It's like 6 months a year I'm indoors. I don't go out unless I really have to go outside. Like if I have to go to my friend's house to hang out with them, I love hanging out with my buddies, but the house is so freaking hot. They're like 80 degrees and like, oh, it's AC in the house. I'm like, I go in the house like, oh,
Breathe.
Yeah, I can't breathe. You're like, it's 95 degrees outside. It's 15 degrees cooler in the house. It's like you go in there for like 5 minutes and you're like, oh, it's hot as fuck. Excuse the French. So.
Is it French?
Is it though?
Bonjour, completez-vous? Oui, oui, monsieur. And that's my French. I suck at it. Believe it or not, I used to take French in high school, elementary school, like in 6th grade.
In 1st grade, our teacher spoke French, so she taught us how to count to 10. So that's like all the French I know.
And one of my sister's best BFFs, she was French. She used to speak to us French all the time, and I'm like, still had no clue what she was saying at the time. Yeah.
Northwood says I would rather deal with heat than freezing cold.
I don't know about that.
I'd rather have the cold.
I'd rather the cold, honestly, because you can always layer up.
Any hotter than it is here, then yeah, I would rather deal with the cold.
No, hell no.
Because you can always layer up and
Yeah, fuck
warm
that.
it.
Oh man, sweating your butt.
Once that doesn't work anymore, you're out too long and
When it's too
it
hot.
gets cold and you start losing feeling and get friggin' frostbite and fuck that. No.
No, I'd rather freeze. Honestly, God,
I'd rather
I'd
sweat.
rather freeze. Sweating is unbearable. I get cranky as beyond belief. I just don't be around me when I'm beyond hot. So I get really cranky. I'm a moody SOB. Definitely a Cancer right there. I'll show my true Cancer. So
I've experienced some hot. I mean, like Northwoods knows what cold is. I've experienced some cold up in Wisconsin, and
Well, I'm sure I could speak for
That
the women.
turned
Unless
me
you're
off.
a woman, you just have no idea.
when I was in Washington State, sorry, ladies first.
Nope, I was done. Go for it.
I was saying when I was in Washington State doing that Bigfoot conference with the crazies, at nighttime it was during the daytime it was like 85, 90. At nighttime it would drop down to like 50s at night, and then about 2 in the morning it would drop down to 40s. Oh my
where's
god!
this?
In Washington State, and I froze my butt off. I had a couple of sweaters, but I didn't have enough clothes to keep myself warm, and I was freezing even with the heat on inside the camper. It was still not catching. It was not keeping up. because it was like
Greg,
daytime was like 90 degrees, and at nighttime was like
Greg said it was 106 here today, 108 yesterday. I like cold. You can only take off
so much. That's what I just said too. I agree.
you could strip down to nothing. It's still it's still hot. You know, jump in the cold shower, come back out, and 5 minutes later, you're hot again.
I'm content with the winters here.
Oh no, I trust me. I'm loving it. I'm not complaining at all. I'm just saying when if it come down to it, unbearable heat to freezing cold.
Ira says you have to be more specific when you say crazies and conferences.
Okay, these people when I say crazy, I mean these people off the deep end. I mean, like I said, you guys believe in mind speaking, but these people take it to a whole new level of mind speaking. I mean, like out there. Out there. Some of these people are talking about that had aliens that one person had an entity that took over their body and killed. That person gave up their life to take over this other life form, to taking over that person's life. You know, the essence of the body. Yeah, stuff like that. They're like out there that makes no sense. And then people that the kumbaya scenarios when they see a Bigfoot and like, oh, I felt so blessed. I felt so happy. I'm like, you didn't. And you, how close were you? Oh, I was 20 feet away from it. You felt happy? I don't think so, but whatever. To each his own. When I saw my thing, I didn't feel happy. I felt scared, and I had 3 guns on me. Go figure. But yeah, I don't think so. But whatever. And when the last day of the event, when everybody was talking about their views and different kumbaya moments with Bigfoot and all that stuff. So they asked me, so I heard you had a Bigfoot scenario. I told them what happened. And like I said, as I turned around to them, it was not a kumbaya feeling. It was definitely a fear factor. I had 3 guns on me, a 9mm shotgun and an AR-15, and I still didn't think I had enough ammo to more than 200 rounds or 300 rounds of each weapon. But I didn't still think I had enough ammo. So I was freaked out of my head. So, and at the same time, the same day we were there talking about what I experienced, and it had me on video and everything and talking about it. And everybody was like all happy, and then got quieted like this, you know, right? Like, oh my God, I'm so sorry that you had that experience. I'm like, yeah. And we were sitting there talking, and I was talking to this other guy. We were just talking, him and I, and all of a sudden we was smoking Mary Jane, and then I saw this orb, a white, beautiful, gorgeous white orb. I couldn't explain. The most beautiful white I've ever seen in my life. Going right into the woods. I'm like, what the hell was that? I was like, I'm looking at it myself. I'm like, that's just weird. I'm scratching my head. I'm like, I'm just seeing something. Now maybe I'm looking at the fire. It's playing with tricks on my brain. And then all of a sudden, as soon as I saw the white one go in, there was the most gorgeous blue I ever seen in my life. Goes right, and it literally goes in the same curve, like a nice curvature. And then, so I looked at the guy. I said, I know I'm smoking Mary Jane, and I'm not high yet. Oh, did you see the same thing I just saw? He's like, you saw a white and a blue orb, right? I was like, yeah. He's like, yeah, I saw that too. Don't worry. You're not losing. You're not tripping out. You know, I was like, oh crap! It's the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. You know, and
I've seen orbs in the woods, dude. I here in Florida.
And I'm not talking about a small little orb like this big. I'm talking about something
That's what I saw. Something probably the size of a baseball.
A little. I say more like a big grapefruit. You know, something like that size, and whip it into the woods. It was the coolest thing that I've ever seen in my life. I was like, what the hell is that? So, and then the one time over here in back in my woods, back in my house, I saw an orange one between 2 trees, which I thought was maybe a tree branch or something like an animal looking at me, and I couldn't figure out what the hell it was. Then the next morning, I went back to the same spot, and it was not there. So, and I found out it was two trees like literally 30 feet apart from each other, but it looked like a tree branch. Something was sitting on it. You know,
Huh.
it was the weirdest thing in the world.
I remember you and I went to the place where you had your sighting.
Yeah. That
Richie wouldn't he wouldn't go out there without a gun in his hand, and I get it, you know. But that was,
trying to find exactly the cutoff spot where I parked my truck at. It was hard to find, you know. We were trying to find it. Remember that there's a cutout when I parked my truck, and my whole front end was the truck was sitting, and I was sitting in the back of the truck on top of my gang box hunting because I was hunting back there in freaking in the swamp area. It was very swampy over there, so if you don't know where you're putting footing, you're definitely going into the water deep. So.
Mr. Lee says, I've never seen a Sasquatch while under the influence of drugs.
Yeah, Mr. Lee, he lives in the country, right?
What's that?
I heard Mr. Lee lives in the country now, right?
Yeah, he's not in the city. He's I believe he's in the country.
There's supposed to be stories of the hairy man. Excuse me, and I believe it's a neck of the woods somewhere.
I don't know.
There's a pub in somewhere in England. I'm not exactly sure what county in England. That's actually it was on Sasquatch. It's not Sasquatch Chronicles. It was on Sasquatch Finding Bigfoot. That actually it's carved in stone. That's actually the hairy man storyline, and it was actually in some type of pub. And it's actually, if you look at it, it's all actually chiseled in stone. The hairy man. It's a big. I forgot actually where part of England somewhere it was, but it was out in the country area, towns.
He says, Richie, I live in countryside now. Yes, we call it the Green Man.
The Green Man, yeah. I heard, like I said, I believe the last transmission, they had a couple sightings in somewhere in the UK. I'm not exactly sure. I think it was in England somewhere, or the whole that part of the UK. And there was a big thing about that. I think about a year ago. I think it was a sighting over there. That's what I was told. Maybe you would know more about that, Mr. Lee.
Green Man. Jim's camera at dawn says my favorite story from the UK is Springfield Jack. Never heard of it.
Mm-hmm.
Green Man, very influential here. He marks the change of seasons. Many sightings here. Ira just says, wow, I didn't recognize Richie. Well done, man.
Yeah, so you got yeah, that's a big thing that I heard in the UK lately. They've been talking about the Green Man lately. That's why I've been hearing a lot of stories about it. And I heard also, I don't know if they call them the Green Man in Ireland too, or something, or Scotland. But there's supposed to be sightings over there in the that part of the United Kingdom.
Sharon says there is a lot of sightings in the UK. Debbie Hartwell has a channel.
Oh yeah.
So if you want to hear about the UK sightings, go check out Debbie Hartwell.
Oh what?
Hartwell. Harts Harts WELL. Hartswell.
Hartswell. Okay, I'll look into it. It's on YouTube, she said?
Apparently.
All right, Hartswell. I'll look into it. I'll look at it after the show ends. I'll look into it.
Mr. Lee says there's a lot of pubs called the Green Man. Many wood carvings dedicated to him. Festivals too.
Really? Did not know that.
LIB says he knows probably a half dozen researchers in the UK.
And any good liable sources? That's why I wonder.
BBR, I think her channel is. BBR. Look into that.
There you go, Mr. Lee. Just posted a link to her channel.
There you go.
Thank you, Mr. Lee.
I can't see it. It's so small. I can't read it. It's too small.
That's right.
Well, you can reference
It's just
back.
the link. Jim says she is on YouTube. Where are we at? Almost
5 minutes.
5 minutes. Jeez. It goes quick.
It does.
I mean,
Time
some
flies
nights
when you're
like
having fun.
yeah. Seems like it takes forever.
There's Miss Daisy. That's what it sometimes feels like.
Ira says that young kid caught something while over here with RPG. It will. What? Oh,
RPG was 2 years ago. They had a young kid from I think from England.
Oh, yeah.
oh, yeah.
That's
Oh,
right.
was that?
The kid had autism.
Yeah. I didn't know he was from England.
Yeah, he's from the UK. I believe.
RPG was exploiting the hell out of him. He was like 13 years old or
He
something.
was young.
Yeah, it was actually one of his first big conferences, and actually he did a good job. He was so scared. He was like at first, and he just got into it, and he did a really good job. I was really impressed.
Right, Danny.
Greetings.
Didn't even know he was here.
I know. Good night.
Sharon says a lad called Daniel.
Yeah, it's a good show.
What do you say, Daniel?
You were there 2 years ago, right? Or did you go to the one in Mississippi?
No, we went to Alabama.
2 years ago.
Yeah, we went to the last one here.
Yeah. So the year before, we were in Alabama.
Yeah.
Oh, who was that guy that was talking about like he was friends with what's his name? Russell, not Russell. The one that passed away.
Gary Arnold?
Scott
Yeah.
Carpenter.
The guy that was talking all that smack, like he was best friends with him, blah blah blah. And when he called out his BS.
Oh, jeez. You know.
Just called me out.
Hey, you said it like it is, like a matter of fact,
Well, and it's funny that you mentioned that because I just saw a video earlier today, and he mentioned that gentleman. There was a picture with him and Kerry Arnold, and the guy was telling a story that was compared to that guy's story. And I think that guy is full of shit because the guy who was talking to him, the guy whose channel it was, said, "Oh yeah, this was so and so, and he might have been Kerry Arnold's best friend, or they might have been best friends." And I just was like, "What?" That was tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, I felt that this person was kind of exploiting or using Kerry Arnold's name to his benefit.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Lee says it's been good seeing Richie again. Time has flown by, man.
Yeah, it has. I just, yeah. So I called him out at the conference
Oh, shit.
outside, because in this gentleman's description, he said carrying on the tradition of Carrie Arnold, or carrying on Carrie Arnold's legacy. And I
Silly.
caught him outside and I said, "What the fuck do you know about Carrie Arnold's legacy?"
Sure.
Oh, well, we went out together, and I find out later on that they only went out a couple times here in Florida. It's just don't piggyback off of someone else's
Legacy.
legacy or shit, their fame, whatever, for your benefit.
Silly. I never trusted him. His eyes were too close together.
And it wasn't Mark.
No.
If anybody was best friends, him and
Them-
Carrie used to be
Them
best
two
friends.
were for years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know in the end where it was at. I'm assuming they still
They
were.
sadly enough.
Yeah, there was a lot of bad blood between them towards the end. That's
It was
why.
a long- But for a long time, I don't know. Yeah, again, I don't know. Like
And
you
you-
said, I don't know what their relationship was,
wife.
other than I know that they were good buddies, spent a lot of time together for years.
Well, it was before Linda was in.
Yeah,
was-
before he even
they
met
were,
Linda,
They were hanging out.
they were friends. So yeah, it
I
was,
heard he was mistreating Linda after something about he wanted videos or something and he didn't get
I don't
what
want to get into all that, honestly.
I heard through the grapevine. This is what I was hearing. I don't know what is true, not true, so I don't want to hear on hearsay. But that's what I heard through the grapevine.
Well, it was more. Zasky wound up with a lot of equipment that was Carrie's or belonged to Bigfoot Odyssey, and footage and a lot of shit that wasn't his, and she wanted it back, and he said that it was given to him, and that's last I heard.
Yeah.
That's what but to for him to say the shit that he said about them being Linda and Bigfoot
Those
Odyssey
rants that he went on
was just disgusting.
It was instantly after he passed, and it was just bad.
Anyway,
It was disrespectful and wrong in so many ways, but
Medication time.
I just don't appreciate people who take advantage of other people for their benefit, as far as anything. But you see it a lot in this community, in this whole
Stick around long
Bigfoot
enough, you see it.
genre.
Yeah, unfortunately,
There's a lot of people that are full of shit here.
not here
No, I'm saying in the
in the
whole-
community.
yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, enough of this babble.
And on
Sorry,
that
guys.
y'all, I just hope everybody had a wonderful night and have a wonderful week. Hopefully, maybe see you guys on Thursday.
All right.
I just want to say have a great night and thank you for letting me come on and talk to you guys later.
Good to see you doing well. Keep it up.
All right,
All right.
Richie.
Everybody, have a great
Talk to
night.
you soon, man.
All right, bye-bye.
And if Jay is still here, I'll get in touch with you tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Wednesday?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I'll come up and play some pool. What time are you going to dinner? No, they go to dinner early, so it's probably play pool and then he's off to dinner. I'm just reading what Mike said. When they get found out, they make a big commotion to seem like the good person every time.
Every time.
Anyway, enough of that babble. I was like, when Richie brought that up, I was like, what the fuck?
And I was like, oh no.
No, well, given what I watched
I
tonight
know.
before the
I know.
show, I was just like, wait a minute. That was weird.
Yes, Papa Craig, it's good to see you.
Absolutely. Glad you're doing well. I'm glad everybody's
Give
doing well.
Nan a hug for me. Celeste said hello.
LIB says dinner is promptly at 3:30 p.m.
4.
That's the early bird.
Yeah. 4 is the early bird.
All right, guys. I want to thank everybody for hanging out tonight. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button below. Share it out. If you're new, subscribe and leave comments.
Words. Use your words, as Jim would say.
Papa Craig
Words.
says, I got to take that pill. Later, folks. Love you. Love you too, brother.
I just think it's amazing. It's a pill.
I know. A pill.
Yes.
It went from like,
A fistful
yeah.
to 1. That's awesome.
You couldn't take them without dropping one.
You know. All right, Joe. We love you.
You guys take care of yourselves. Take care of one another. We love you. Peace and God bless.